Welcome back to XPGNN, the network for the experienced gamer. Today is a day of celebration as the first Masawa-class destroyer, the Serenity, captained by Commander Alborn, is launched out of Earth's space dock. In a speech given earlier this week, Admiral Stiegelman stated, "This vessel is a culmination of the best of humanity has to offer, be it in strength, intelligence, and endurance. She's a reflection of her people and her crew. May it serve to remind our citizens they are safe in our borders and serve as a warning to our would-be enemies." Serenity is scheduled for her space trials for the rest of this month, followed by a brief fly past Sanctuary before returning to Earth in time for her sister ship, the Calanus, to be launched. Speaking of Earth's space dock, the latest additions to Earth's primary defensive station have been completed. As it stands now, Earth's space dock is the single largest human structure ever built. Admiral Stiegelman, commander of the EDF, has turned 58 this week, almost coinciding with the launch of his fleet's largest flagships. Councilman Lone Stars has been in session with his command staff every day this week. Rumors persist that either the new Earth government reforms are being considered or war plans are being drawn up against the Dominion. No comment from the government at this time. Military activity warnings have been put out for the Sol Sector, Vega System, and the Tiblik System. So if you're moving across the verse, keep your eyes open. The hyperspace lane traffic is getting kind of thick with military supply and warships. Breaking news. An asteroid of unknown size has collided with the planet formerly known as Durkenheim. Its citizens recently voted to change what was widely considered one of the worst names of a planetary body since Uranus. No word yet on how much damage the planet of Reach has sustained, only a garbled transmission has been received so far. Contact. A new alien race has made contact with the Alliance, the Brenathi, a democratic nation of rather rude boar-like humanoids. Rumor has it they are quick to anger and overstep social boundaries set by other races just for fun. During first contact, a member of the Omega Special Forces Detachment, soldier codenamed T-27, reportedly punched one of the Brenathi in the snout after he made some rather rude comments about T-27's parentage. Surprisingly, this is the first positive dialogue the first contact team has had so far, as a showing of force in defense of oneself is a sign of strength to the Brenathi, who were largely dismissive of the human team during the previous encounters. Commando T-27 has been temporarily reassigned to the diplomatic team as first contact liaison operating out of the Tiblik system. That wraps up tonight's netcast, but as always, we ask the only question that matters. Are you doing your part? Join the System Alliance now. Service guarantees citizenship. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Captain Shek here. Welcome back to Stellaris. Now, I haven't had a chance to actually write the script or do any of the stuff for, well, the beginning of the episode, so I have no idea how the intro went. Hopefully it went well, though. I know I had a lot of stuff to work with. I don't know how much of it I'm gonna use, though. I got straight up battle plans from you guys. Like, I know I asked for your strategic advice for the upcoming war with the Jahet Dominion, but I didn't expect actual, like, documentation with battle lines drawn and possible avenues of attack and how we should go about it. But this episode is preparation for the oncoming war. We know it's coming, so we've got to build up the fleet and get our economy settled and ready to go. I'm thinking we need some more starports. We need to be able to divide up where we're building our fleets. Right now, all we have is Earth space dock building our fleet up. We do have our first couple destroyers have come out. We've actually got 3. So let me introduce the new captains. Congratulations on your promotions. Captain Alborn of the Serenity, captaining a destroyer. Captain Timberley of this side up, which I think is a joke toward wasted space. He likes to write this side up. Or please turn over, actually, is his favorite thing on the bottom of his cars in Space Engineers. And then Captain Medla of the Calanus. Welcome to the fleet. We've also got 2 new Corvette captains, Captain Alexis of the Hakona and Captain Remington of the Revent? So, welcome aboard. The fleet is actually quite large. We built it up already. I just combined them off camera. We're almost over 600. This is actually a big enough fleet. At least it says it is, power-wise, to take out the enemy main production facility over their homeworld. Make sure we go to the right planet. Here we go. Of Jahet. So we do know that they've got a starbase there. It's where they're producing their fighting ships. And we have seen a... let's go ahead and unpause this. We have seen... Our construction is completed. A fleet moving about that's about 200 or 300 strong. Now, the current plan, I've read through a lot of your comments, a lot of interesting comments, and we'll get more in depth in this probably in the next episode, but the current plan is to just take them out. We're gonna go full in and bring them into the Alliance, because turning them into a vassal I just don't think is worth it. A lot of you have said it would take too long to kind of embed them into the faction, into our faction, so it's better to just go in and conquer them outright. We'll keep the fleet here at Sol for now. I think Cirrus is going to require... Are we scanning this? We should constantly be active. Cirrus is going to require us to put some defenses down there, because if they counterattack, it's either going to be at Vega or it's going to be here. We're not quite sure where. We have a negative balance on energy. Well, that's not good.
System survey complete.
Our scientists... we pause? Yeah. As our science ship scans the surface of Gatria 2, it becomes quite clear that we have found something out of the ordinary. Its composition and history provides it with extra materials that should take opportunity to gather. That we should take the opportunity to gather. Bah. We will surely come across even more irregularities like this as we survey new planets. Should not underestimate their impact on our expansion. Intriguing. A planet modifier appears on Gatria 2. Wanderer, where are you? You're currently way back here, Gatria 2. What did you just find? There's only 2 planets in this system. Planetary modifier was 10% materials on that asteroid belt, but there's no materials actually here, or have you not actually scanned all this? You have scanned it. So there's no materials in that system, yet there's a 10% material bonus. That's worthless. Thanks, though. Thanks for finding that. Continue to scan the systems out there. I want to know exactly what kind of resources we have to exploit. Our construction ship, build a mining station that'll give us a little bit more power, because we definitely need to take advantage of any power possibilities that we've got out there. And let's go ahead. We built our first military station. Let's take a look at it. This construction is complete. All right. I can get behind this. What is that? Control F9? There we go. I can get behind this. Bunch of mass cannons attached to it, defending our...
Research.
What is that, a mining station? Yeah, it's a mining station for the power coming off of that sun. Let's take our construction ship and head out to... Actually, let's move here and build a new... Where's our construction ship? On the move, let's build a new military station. The Wolfhound class defense platform. And let's build it... Which direction are they gonna come from? Well, they don't use hyperspace lanes. Let's pause this real quick. They don't use hyperspace lanes, so they could come from anywhere. We really just need a fallback point. So military station. You know, that's actually not bad, because if we come back, we're gonna come back within that border, and that'll allow us to get in the defense of the military station, and this station should have mines equipped to it, so we can retreat into the minefield. It might actually be better if we just move here. I kinda wanna cancel that. Can I just cancel that? What if I unpause? All right, yeah, build that military station. Let's bring that online. That's gonna be our border station. Get it done. We're gonna keep the EDF there. We need more power. We're actually gonna be burning power pretty quickly. We are at fleet capacity. Oh shit, we're already at fleet capacity? And we can't up that, can we, without building more spaceports? Well, we can build more spaceports. That was the plan anyways, right? So let's go to one of our planets. I guess Destiny would be our closest one to the front line. And go ahead and invest in a new spaceport. This should up our fleet cap, because we're well over our fleet cap now, aren't we? Nope, something must have just finished construction, because we just got 6 more in our fleet cap. Good. And let's get our, oh, if you guys just heard that, that was thunder.
Anomaly found.
Damn, that was loud. What are we gonna grab up? Let's pause the game real quick. We're gonna grab up, autocannons, large caliber ballistic weapons that fire cased explosive shells. Sounds like a bolter. The main advantage to these cannons is their high rate of fire. 20 range. Engineering facility, mining network 2 would give us more resources, cost us more maintenance and energy, which we're having a huge problem with. Autocannons. I mean, that kind of sounds really great. Let's look at the ship designer real quick. Show me what the range is on. See, mass drivers just have such better range. 6 to 31 versus 3 to 15, 6 to 31, exactly the same. Exactly the same as the mining lasers. But will it unlock more if we get it? That's my question. I'm gonna go with the research. Main advantage of these cannons is their high rate of fire. What is their rate of fire? Average damage is on a medium 4.69. Let's see how that compares to what we're rocking right now. What we're rocking right now, average damage 3.5. Okay, so these are actually much better. Now, if I swap these out for, say, lasers, still better. We're gonna get those autocannons. Those autocannons are damn good. It's the rate of fire that really does it, so let's go ahead and grab it up. Autocannon research commencing. Good, new weapon to bring into the war. And we've bought our new station, which should be building. Constructing now. We can also upgrade it a few times so it can produce other ships. What we also need to be doing, since we are preparing for war, is begin recruiting soldiers for combat. We do have a ground general. I believe he's on Earth still. Yep, General Kilo of the 190th. He will be leading the ground invasion. Somebody put a comment saying, you know, go straight for the capital, and let's hope to God it doesn't become another Clendathu. That tickled me. I really like that. All right, give us a couple more assault armies. We're gonna be building these up. Another research is finished. We have hyperdrive 2s. We have identified the existence of points in space where a ship expends less energy to breach their way into a hyperlane. This will lead to a new generation of hyperdrives. All right, sounds good to me. We need to upgrade the fleet again. That's gonna cost us a bit, but probably worth it. Plasma throwers, excuse me? Well, their range is downright better. I didn't realize there were this many weapons. Oh, active countermeasures, point defense weapons against missiles, right? The best defense is a good offense. Sentinel point defense. Doesn't tell me what it does. Point defense kinetic weapon, 1 to 2 damage, probably shoots down missiles. Better energy storage, cold fusion power, energy storage capacity. Also unlocks the cold fusion reactor. That could be good. Or we could get level 2 power hubs and fix our power issues that we're having right now, and also up our power storage. This is all really, 4.35. What's the average damage? See, the average damage is much lower on this versus, say, this. I mean, the high damage is 9.76 versus 8.2. Yeah, let's go ahead and take on the, let's go for the reactors. I'm thinking the cold fusion reactors will allow us to free up another slot, maybe add some more shield systems on there, energy systems. Let's get our scientists. The XPG Prospero, captained by Captain Red. You've got a lot more work to do. I need you surveying new systems. Question is, where do I want to send you? All right, head on out. You've scouted the enemy position. I'm actually quite happy with what you found so far. Oh, research the anomaly. Get it done. Clear, clear. Oops. What have I just done? I just told you to do something without taking on the anomaly. I misclicked. Oh, no. Science ship. Where are you guys at? All right, you're censoring out there. You're going to be scanning. All right, you head on down to Zaire. Scan that. Two construction ships that aren't doing anything. Can we take advantage of any more natural resources out here? We don't have control over that system yet. We're just shy of it. Oh! Betharian stone. These rare stones have been deposited on many worlds through meteor strikes. They burn very slowly and are very efficient energy sources, and we have access to them. That is fantastic. Let's go ahead and get one of our construction ships, probably the one nearest. Either one of you guys are doing anything? All right, head on out. Build mining stations and take advantage of that. And we're still hurting on energy. We're actually burning it really slowly. Our fleet's quite large. Let's check out our planets and see if we can get some upgrades. Replace building. You can queue this construction, replace it with something else. Nah, I don't really want to do that. I was hoping to upgrade buildings. Like we can upgrade this basic science lab. I kind of want to pour all our money into power right now, if possible. Because we're hurting. All right, go ahead and upgrade it since I'm looking at it now. Needs to be done. Moving on to sanctuary. What is this building? Oh, it's a mineral silo. Gigantic skeleton. What was previously thought to be an assorted mountains in the southern hemisphere of Planturi 4A, Alpha, I guess probably one of the moons, have been identified as a massive skeletal remains of a single colossal alien life form. The bones have been dated as far back as 3.4 billion years old, but our scientists have ruled out that the Planturi 4 Alpha could have supported life on that scale at any point in the moon's history. Science officer Dr. Thomas Pace has prepared a special research project to delve further into this mystery. Well, that is absolutely
Situation
fascinating.
updated.
Let's go ahead and research that. I'm really curious about that, actually. What is that under? That would be under research. Actually, if I just hit like F5, we can go under it here. Investigate alien skeleton. Request scientists level 3 or higher. Have one ship in orbit, which we should actually have. Where are our science ships? You. No, 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 no. You stay here. Where's the thing that you found? Oh, here you are. There's Thomas Pace. Yep, do the research project. Go ahead and give the order. Our other science ship, where are you located? In the Tristram system. Are you sure that's not in our border? It's really close. I guess it's just right outside. Just outside. We don't need the construction ship. What we need is our other science ship. Head south. Survey that system. I want to get all these systems scanned in the south because eventually I want to expand in that direction. The Alliance has actually gotten quite large. I mean, we don't have any planets down here. We could colonize this one if we really wanted to. We can have one more planet directly controlled without going over our cap. And the planet isn't terrible at all. It's 3 mountain ranges and the rest is just completely open. We could use this as like a power production facility of some kind. That's what we turn this planet into, just a big reactor. It's not a terrible idea. But I don't really want to put our resources into that right now, and we need to be building up the fleet. Speaking of building up the fleet, I know we're hurting on power, but I still want to order up a couple more destroyer classes because we're getting ready for combat. Same time, construction ship. Which construction ship is this? This is the Protector. All right, Protector, let's send you out to build, there we go. Power output. Need the closest ship of the area. Build a mining station over Lesthal 2. And let's get some power coming out of here as quickly as possible. Now, is our station online? It should be. Our first starport outside of Earth space dock. Here we go. Over Destiny. I can actually zoom in on it, can't I? Now it zooms in on the planet. Let's get ourselves some solar panels in that network. Now, how much power does this put out? 3. So it, what, pays for itself? Yeah, it pays for itself. I guess that works. I guess that works for now. I wish I could build more solar panels on these. Like, I have the open spot, but I can't build anything. That's just too bad. So we really need to get more power. Destiny, speaking of which, let's check the surface of your planet out. How are you doing? You have a ship shelter. Oh man, you are just in such a rough spot. You really are. You do have a power plant. We can't upgrade it. Requires planetary administration. Can we do this upgrade yet? We can.
Research
It's expensive, but we need to do it so we can upgrade our power plants. And we really don't need this supplying us minerals. We've got tons of minerals coming in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build a power plant on this planet. And we'll take advantage of it, because it's only 1 mineral here. No reason not to. And we'll try to alleviate this, because we're gonna have even more upkeep once we move the fleet out of orbit of Earth. Yeah, ship maintenance is 12 right now. You guys are in orbit, right? Like, tell me you're in orbit. Okay, they might not have actually been in orbit. EDF, merge those fleets. Research is done. What did you just finish researching? Researched Biolab 2, is that what we just got? Yeah, I think that's what we just picked up. What can we pick up? -10 for army upkeep, and we get the military academy. Military academies improve local recruitment rates and offer a higher standard of training. Plus 10% army damage and plus 25% army build speed. That sounds incredibly useful. So though, does dense jungle removal or farming subsidies. I'm thinking, yeah, the hull regeneration would take far too long. It's just not worth it yet. And the regeneration is very slow. It's great for between battles that are out there, but not great for in-combat repairs. How good is jungle removal? How many planets do we have where we're just covered in jungles? We have at least one. But it's 3 dense jungles right smack in the middle of everything. Still waiting on that upgrade to finish. Get rid of the jungles, military academy, drop the military upkeep. It's only by 10% though. That's not that much when you think about it. Because our military upkeep is only, ship maintenance is only like 11 right now. I'm gonna go with the dense jungles. This is more of an immediate benefit, and then we can clear off that planet and build the production facilities we need, like power. So we'll do that for now. Last one, the Gaia World of Reach. That you've been renamed, that recently got hit with a rock. We're going to build a power plant on you, actually. Just a simple one, basic power plant, and we're going to station...
Special project complete.
After continued studies of the massive skeletal remains found on Plato 4 Alpha, I'm just gonna start making up names now, Science Officer Dr. Thomas Pace has concluded that the creatures served as some kind of organic starship. It's like Moya from Farscape. Much smaller bones from at least 3 separate species were found within the larger skeleton, and we assumed these came from members of the crew. For unknown reasons, these organic starships suffered catastrophic damage and crash-landed on Praetori 4 Alpha. While we cannot begin to understand the biological engineering necessary to grow a starship like this, the study of these bones alone have substantially advanced our knowledge. That's incredible. And he just got 200 experience, and they gave us a little bit more info. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. I know, we are losing power. Can you give me, yeah, let's look at the report. We're burning power on building maintenance. Station maintenance is eating, that's all of our stations, so we get tons of them. Army upkeep is 40%. That's that martial democracy, it's minus 40%. Allows us to have this gigantic fleet. I wonder if they've noticed us building up this giant force and if they're prepared to do something about it. Speaking of giant forces, we should open up diplomatic relations while I'm thinking about it with some of the other races out there, like the Drool, the Suns, the Prefin Suns. We haven't actually, relative power is equivalent? Really? Jahetma is still considered equivalent, but do they mean that in technology? Technology is equivalent, naval capacity is considered equivalent. Really? To us? Why do I highly doubt that? They are wary of us. They should be. Communicate with these guys, see if we can get more deals going on. They're starting to trust us more and more, and I want to keep that going. I want to see what we've got here. They'll never accept it. Break non-aggression pact. I guess we don't really need to do any of this because we already have the non-aggression pact. Offer trade deal. What do you have to trade? Same stuff that we have, isn't it? And we don't have it yet. I haven't built the mining facility. All right, I guess we're not going to be doing anything with them. Any other alliances or races that we want to contact? The rat people, the United Suns, where are they at? They're way out there. I just really don't care. Like, you guys don't really do anything for me. They're xenophobic. They kind of hate us. Not really worried about that. The bug people, though, the provinces, the United Sathid provinces, plus 20. Probably because we have a shared hatred of the Dominion, I'm betting. We can actually look at that. Oops. If I click on AI attitude on the map. Oh, it says everybody's neutral to me, but we know that's bullshit. Because we click on these guys. Jahetma Dominion hates us, hates us. They're really not friends with anybody.
Construction
Well, that's
complete.
good. That's good. Construction complete. What do we build? Earth Spaceport has gotten its construction queue finished. Good. Means we've got our destroyers out. And our starport upgrades over on Destiny are done, putting us at -2. We've still got some planetary construction going on. We're actually looking pretty good. And the fleet has grown. What in the world? FTL inhibitor. Is that the one that we deployed? I thought we deployed the minefield. Let me see this defense.
Complete.
I guess we didn't. Interesting. They're not going to be able to get away. We have inactive buildings. Oh, our power generation is done. Well, let's just plop you over here. Oh, you're not finished growing. We need an actual grown population. We don't need 82 minerals coming in. We need that power. Can't upgrade this yet, can we? No, we can't. And I want to keep having food come in so this continues to grow, so that'll work. That'll work for now. Can't upgrade this yet. Nope, we need 5 pops on this planet. Our population has not gone... What would that be, like 500,000? 5 million? What does the 5 pops actually stand for? I'm kind of curious. Migration Treaty. With the Dull Preference Suns, the Droll Preference people should not be prisoners of the Confederation of Droll Preference Suns, and neither should our own people be limited to inhabit our territory. Let us agree to remedy this. Yes, you guys are welcome. You can immigrate into our empire if you like. I don't mind. We're pretty open about it. As long as your people are willing to fight when the time is necessary for whatever colony that they've established themselves at, we really don't care. Lady Protector Lone Star. Ah, Lone Star has died at age 75. Oh, there's going to be mourning in the streets. That's so sad. Let's go to Earth. Lone Star has died. Who is the leader of the government right now? I guess we need an election. Electoral overview. Who's up for election right now? I'm curious. Lone Star has passed away while leading the Empire for so long. Couple of new faces here. Max Richter. Orbital Research, Off-World Miner, Slavers. Magnus Red is under the Slaver category? So is Dr. Gat. I don't believe that. That's bullshit. That is bullshit. We'll see what happens. Right now, the 2 people who are probably going to win are the Orbital Research groups. I'll just let it happen. We'll just see what the people choose. It's too bad I can't set something up so you guys can actually like vote for your favorite candidates. That would be pretty cool. All right, the fleet is at 756. What I'm thinking is we're gonna buy up, we're going to deploy a couple more of the Corvette class ships and another destroyer. This is gonna fill out the rest of the fleet. We're gonna break it up into 2 fleets and pick and choose our targets for the next. That'll probably be the next episode when we actually begin the invasion. Well, you know what? We'll start the invasion in this episode. That's what we're gonna do. So let me go ahead. Stiegelman is going to lead the main charge. We're gonna go ahead and launch the troops off of Destiny's surface. You should have an assault army on here, right? Let's get a few more. Let's embark all troops. Here's our troop transports. Let's check them out. A lot of brave men and women on those transports. About to be the first soldiers to ever invade, human soldiers to ever invade another planet. Report to Earth on what we're going to be calling training maneuvers. That's what we told the press. Ooh, we can get an Imperial Capital Complex. If we can get 1,000. Coming
Situation
soon.
log updated.
What is this? This is a research station. I could upgrade this, or I could replace it. Can we get one of those fancy power plants? Let's pause this real quick. New ruler elected. Who won? Alenia Bosquet. You're gonna have to be renamed into somebody who's actually a patron, because I don't think you are. I'll have to check that, but I don't think so. So. Yeah, let's see. We found a resource, didn't we? Where is that? Oh, I turned off all the details. So let's turn those back on. Here we go. Construction ship. All right, nearest construction ship. I don't know where you are. There's a lot to build over here. We've also got some more power, so they're not doing anything anyways. We've got 2 construction ships. Let's send out the Rust Bucket. Great name for a construction ship. And take advantage of the resources on this small moon. Build a mining station. Some icy, crappy rock world out in the middle of nowhere. Outside some gas giant. We may rename this to Hoth if we ended up like colonizing this system. Can we just rename it anyways? We can. It is now the Hoth system. Because why not? That way when it says the Hoth system's under attack, I know it's the place with my rare resource. That's incredibly important. Our other construction ship. Have you produced... You built our military stations on the border. Looking good. Do we want to put a border station up there? I don't think we need to. That's a little bit farther north. I think if they're going to come through, they're going to either come through Vega or Cyrus. We need... Let's go ahead and unpause. We need to send out the science ships to keep them working. So here's what we'll do. Survey system. The director of Museum of Exobiology on Earth has issued a request for the procurement of several live alien specimens. These creatures were spotted on surveyed of habitable worlds, but they are difficult to capture and will require a full resource of a science ship for a lengthy period of time. Well, if we do it, what do we get for it? Begin the alien species procurement event chain. It could be interesting. It could also send our people up boldly going where no human has gone before.
Situation
Let's do it.
Updated.
We want to learn more about the universe around us. Why not? Our scientists are continuing to survey the systems out there, and I'm going to give you orders to survey the research project that's there and the system itself. We're back in the negatives for power. We need to start building up the fleet. Where is... Oh, we haven't launched them yet, have we? Armies. Embark all troops. All right, how big is the... How big is our transport fleet? I want to see how many soldiers we've got on hand. You have inactive buildings. I know. It's this mining station here. Can't upgrade this until we can upgrade our planetary base, and we can't do that until we get more food to grow this damn thing, which is taking a little while. We could build a farm here. That would speed it up. Use up some of our resources to do it. Do it. Get it done. Speaking of food, what's the planetary summary? We've got 2 on Earth. So the surface of Earth, what can we upgrade? Our research ability. Go ahead and upgrade it to Biolab 2. Biolab 2. Getting all the research done. Give me another power plant. Oops. We really do need more power plants. And we'll probably get, like, Earth is going to be a power production facility is what it's going to end up being. All right, there's the rest of the fleet. You guys have joined up. So we've got, what is this, 13 divisions? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, they're almost all numbered out. We got 9th Assault Legion.
Research complete.
This is the main transport fleet. We need to bring the Admiral in here, too. He doesn't seem like he's actually here. Assign a leader. Oh, we've got 2 of them. Armchair Commander? Wow, you're absolute crap. Dismissed. Get out of here. All right, General Kilo. Take command of the invasion force. It's a weighty group. We still need to recruit some more, though, because we may have to invade multiple planets to win this war. So let's go ahead. What did you find? A colossal impact crater hints that something big collided with the surface of this moon once. That's Captain Red. You've got to be getting old. 77. Red's not going to be with us much longer. We're going to be needing new scientists. Go ahead and do the research. And let's pick up some assault armies on Earth. Open up recruitment once again. Give me 4. Same thing with Destiny. That's the one nearest to the front line. So let's go ahead and get a few more assault groups. And divide up the main fleet. Now, I haven't done this before. How do we divide the fleet? Create new fleet. First, we need to pick a capital ship to do this. Whoops. Where's the create? You don't want to click off or you'll mess it up. Corvettes, corvettes, corvettes. Here's our destroyers. Let's send the Alborn of the Serenity. You're going to take with you Hatter of the Covenant, Captain Fox of the Exile of Vane, Vader of the Nameless. He's been with us since the beginning. I'll give you one more. I'll give you Destroyer 6295 Fury of the Fury. So you've got a small fleet there. How strong is that fleet? And we need to bring you up at least over 200. I'm going to give you the Talia, captained by Malfurion, and the Bismarck, captained by Psycho. That should put you over 244. Good. You're looking good. We are at max fleet capacity. Your job, secondary fleet, will probably be to take out the installation up in the north. I believe it's up here. We'll check it before the battle begins. Let's start getting you guys deployed. So, first strike force. Go ahead and head north. The EDF primary fleet, which we need to rename, head south to Vega. Hey, we got research that we can do. Hyper entertainment forums, better lifespan for our heroes, or toxic kelp removal. You know, I'm starting to think the hyper entertainment forum might be a good idea, because, especially if we're gonna have a war going on, we may have some ethnic divergence. We may have some issues with people not being happy with our current policies. Toxic kelp hasn't really been a thing for us, I don't believe. Let's see, surface, none on there, none on Earth, none on Destiny, one on Destiny, and none on Reach, because Reach is a volcanic, rocky world. Great for training super soldiers, apparently. Oh! Wow, Hoth is a valuable system. That's what I like to see. Go ahead and unpause and get some construction going on. Incredibly valuable. As soon as you're done doing that, grab up the energy over here. Build a mining station there. We need to pick that research. More food, hyper entertainment. We're gonna go for hyper entertainment.
Complete.
Construction on Earth is complete.
Construction complete.
You need to join up with the EDF. Yeah, you're gonna be the reinforcement fleet. You're like the third fleet, which I have to name before the battle begins. And the main invasion force, because our primary fleet, the EDF, is heading down to Vega, so we need to send the transport fleet. Our orbital drop shock troopers of the 190th. We're gonna deploy you guys with the EDF into the Vega system. Asteroid collision. A large mineral-rich asteroid collided with Obnol 3 Alpha at some point during the previous 1,000 years in what must have been a major impact event. An abundance of minerals can now be found on the moon in the vicinity of the impact crater. How fortuitous for us. Good. That means we're going to make a little bit more money if we decide to mine that system, which we probably will. We've got more energy that we can take advantage of here. Let's send our construction ship, the Prospector.
System survey complete.
Go out here and go ahead and build that. We might even want to colonize that planet. Still not sure. You finished surveying Obnol. Excellent. Continue surveying the locals. Actually, go and survey this system. It looks like we've pushed out a little bit farther. Are you actually in my border now? I think you are. I think you are. Where's our construction ship?
Complete.
Where is the Prospector? There she is. Okay, you're gonna head out there, and then I want you back here making another mining station. Yep, our border just barely moved. Okay, where's the fleet? I have to rename these destroyers. We're going to dispatch you. I want to put the EDF over 600, so head south. Join up with them. I'm pretty excited. This is gonna be good. This battle is gonna be good. We have a plan. Our forces are in the Vega sector, in the Cyrus sector. We're gonna be able to hit the, what is it, the outpost up here and take this territory from them, eliminating a whole bunch of resources they're pulling in, while the main push goes straight in toward Jahat. Let's see what happens. I know, negative balance. Hopefully that changes once this battle begins. All right, guys, I think it's time. It's time to declare war. Actually, the troops aren't quite in range yet. We'll do it anyways. Communicate. The Jahetma Dominion. Declare war. What do we want from them? We want everything you have. Take from them everything. All right, guys, next time on Dragon Ball Z and the Stellaris Epic Campaign, the System Alliance goes to war. Its very first war outside of humans fighting each other with the Jahetma Dominion. Can they stand against the Dominion? Can we stand against the Dominion? You guys are captaining these ships. The crew on board. I've got to rename a few of the destroyers. We'll find out in the next episode. I'll see you guys soon. The war has begun.